Hello. So, I want to do something quick and show you Fallout Studio. Now, let's see, the mod author is Abyssy. I'm going to call it Abyssy. Now, let's see, the size of the mod is really small. It's 93.07 kilobytes. Basically, you'll find the hatch for this over, you see the picture there where the red circle is. You'll find the hatch over behind those containers at Vault 111. And inside there's just 5 more hatches which lead to these different colored rooms. And the only way to exit the rooms is to fast travel. So it's a little annoying. I get the idea. And I'm not saying it's bad, because I'm sure the reason they have you fast travel out of the rooms is that they didn't want to have a hatch or a door that would mess up the appearance of the room, you know, for whatever you're doing. So I'm just going to pop in and out of there and just show it to you. I've got Jenny over in that area. So we'll just go take a look at that. And it's not really... It's not a huge deal. It's just, I don't know, because it makes you go through more loads, is what it is, when you have to fast travel out and then come back in. I guess if you're really only going in and using one room and coming out and you're done, it's not that big a deal. But for me, to try to test and show the different rooms, you'll have to go through these different loads, and I want you to kind of see that so you know what you're getting. Now, some people might complain that I don't edit out all the loads in my videos, but sometimes I think it is valuable to see what kind of load time you're in for when you're doing things. Admittedly, the initial load in here to Jenny is probably not that important. But this does show you where I have her. This is Vault 111. And there's Sanctuary down there, of course. And the hatch is over behind these containers. See it here? So, alright. Let's see. So we're just going to pop in. Now this is pretty quick usually. Well, I say that. There we go. Now you have your choice of white, black, green, blue, and red. Let's pop in the red room. And it is really red. You're like all in red. This kind of freaks my eyes out. It's fine. I understand their purpose. If you wanted to do some sort of editing or something and this helped you make some effect or do something fun. But the only way out of here, besides the fact that I have no way to tell where I am in the room, I'm still, I guess, in the middle of the room. The only way out of here is to do a fast travel. But you can fast travel right back to Vault 111. And this is not a long load, it's a short load. But it's still a little load you have to go through. And then if you wanted to come back into a different room, you have to go back through this process. So it's a little, in a way, it's a little inconvenient, but it's pretty quick loads. It's not like they're, you know, it's not like each load is a minute or something, even. It's not bad. See, the color of the rooms is such that I can't really define the room. I can't define where I am in the room. But you are here. I mean, if you wanted to use this for something, I don't really know for sure what I would use that for. I would imagine it's for some sort of pictures or, like I said, maybe some special effect video or something. maybe I'm being unimaginative, but I just can't. I can't think of a really wonderful use for it. I guess, depending on what you're looking at, these colors might help certain things show up, so it might be cool. Now in the green, now look here, in the green you can kind of see the corner of the room. The red and the blue, you lose that. You can't see the corners of the room, so you don't know where you are. The green is better. I can see where I am. It's ye old green screen, right? So the green is better. I think the white does better, but the black is kind of like the red and the blue. You really just can't see. But I'll take you through each one. I just tested it, for a few minutes before to make sure everything worked. I didn't want to start this and then say, oh, well, it doesn't work. No point continuing. And spend forever trying to figure it out. So I tested it first. That's usually the easier way to go anyway. Now here's the black. Now the black, you're not going to see, you cannot see the corners of the room. There's no defined, you're just in a void. Which, again, I suppose for taking pictures that could be useful. But it just looks weird. So maybe I'll bring Jenny into one or two of these and take a picture for the thumbnail, but for right now, I got to show you the white room. You need to see one more room, and then we'll be done with this. It's a really small mod. It's under 100 kilobytes, and again, if you wanted to take a picture of outfits or possibly weapons, maybe this would be of benefit. I didn't try dropping a weapon on the floor and see what happens. We'll do that. Let's go in here. Now in the white room, you can still see the corners of the room, so that's helpful to me. Alright, let's go to our inventory for a minute. Let's just drop a weapon on the floor. Let's drop that. That's one we were fooling around with. Let me go first person. So, oh man. So you can get here and look at it, and I guess that could help you. Let's try this. I just don't see that this is going to be of great benefit, but it could be, I suppose, if you wanted to use this as kind of your backdrop, and then let's say you went into, I'm trying to find, oh, I hit the wrong thing. I'm trying to find a use for it, so bear with me. Let's say you go into display enhancements. And let's say we make our field of view that didn't change anything, did it? Well, that's because I hit the wrong one. Hold on a second. Not the first time I've ever messed that up. Let's just put this back. I think they generally use 80, or is it 70? Well, it doesn't matter. We're going to let it ride at 80. Let's go first person. Let's go. Oh, there we go. So it does give you a little different view of the weapon this way. I mean, you get that little up close, and it gives you a little, I don't know, it gives you a different look. Is that really helpful, though? I'm not 100% sure that it is. Let me take that weapon. Let's try the other weapon. Hopefully it won't just bounce all over the place. No, it laid down pretty good for us. So let's turn. There we go. So that looks pretty good. And you'll notice the chrome part of the weapon looks chromy. So it looks pretty good. Now, I don't know how this would appear in a black room, though. Seems like that would... Oh, look at that. It left an after image. I hope you can see that in the video. Oh, now it went away. So it left an after image for a moment. Interesting. Well, anyway, you see what this would be, I guess, used for? What it could be used for? This is not my... Probably not my best thing, but nonetheless, you get the idea. So, that's it. That is the Fallout Studio mod. Let me bring that up. Again, under 100 kilobytes. It's very small. If you wanted this to be able to take some pictures or do some different videos and possibly have some different effects that you wanted, just be aware that some of the rooms you can't see the corners in, so it's hard to define where you are. Oh. Bethesda has been doing this all day. It's like really not working with me. I would really like for you to see it. I guess after this, I don't know if I'm going to try to do any more of these today. I keep trying this. Oh, Bethesda, come on, man. Just let me pull up the list. I won't bother you anymore today, because this has just been an ongoing issue all day. Let me see. Can I show you here? It's not going to really show you the way I want it to show you. It just says studio.esp here. It doesn't give you any of the description, but it's the Fallout Studio. Let me try one more time. I'm hopeful. I keep trying. I'm hopeful. Oh. Okay, I know I said one more time, but let's try it one more time. I get stubborn about it, but we'll have to let it go after this. Anyway, you saw it early in the video if you look back, Fallout Studio, and you can see the picture, the thumbnail of the mod. Anyway, it does what it's supposed to do. It gives you what it says it's going to give you. Oh, here we go. What do you know? Okay, so we probably won't do any more of these today, but it's Fallout Studio. It looks like that. It's actually under 93 kilobytes. All it does is add those rooms, 5 rooms of different colors, so that you can take different pictures, do different videos, and the only way to exit the rooms is to fast travel. That is the one negative, but I think I understand why they did it, so I don't really see a good way around it. So maybe it's not a negative, but just a fact that you kind of gotta just live with. The loads are very fast and very short, so it's not too bad. If they were long loads, it would be different, but they're not. They're not long loads at all. So, alright. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to stay safe out there, and I will catch you later.
By the gods, there is a psychopath on the loose!